I think the ad may be done. I'm not 100% sure. Ugh. Broadcast. Yeah, see, that's the thing that I'm actually wondering about. Can you hear me, by the way? Testing, testing. Is audioing? Am I able to audio? Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know. Listen to all the UFO broadcasts. I assume the first one is the bridge. Just a feeling, you know? I don't know, though. I know from what Bill has told me, everything takes place before Ringo's house. Like, all the stuff you have to find. So, may spend a bit of time just exploring every Sagalka. I think I load. So, I'm loading. There's 3 endings. Loading that one. Oh yeah. So, this game has actually added in a casual mode. It doesn't matter what I play on, to be honest. So I'll probably just play on story. Mostly because the ending will end, or the game will end pretty quickly. Surprised I never bought the Robbie outfit. It's like a couple bucks. Since we're just going for UFO, I'm actually going to be skipping lore that isn't new. Because, I mean, we're just going for UFO. There's no way, never what? What? That's weird. I still need supplies, so I'm still looking for things. I thought there was a thing up here. Okay, so we need to find... I have 2 of the posters, I believe. Also, hold on. What was that boss called? Your dad's calling? Alright. This is the new one. I'll wait till you're back. Well, I'm missing one. How do I have new lore on Episagauka? That's weird. Anyways, I'm missing one Space Wars poster, I believe. So I'm going to spend a lot of time exploring, because you said everything ends before Rinko's house, or, up to there. So I have to find the posters and the things. I don't really want, directions, but am I at least on the right track with that? Now, I will say one thing. I do wish this game had more dark segments, because, I don't know. It's hard for me to get scared in a horror game when there's a lot of light. I don't know if that makes any sense, but still. I'm assuming the first UFO broadcast is the one about the bridge being out. Or maybe not the first, but one of them anyways. Yeah, I didn't actually look anything up on this, so I'm a little in the dark. Perhaps I should have. I don't know. As usual, I'm just looking around for anything. I don't think there's ever anything around these houses in the beginning, though. Like, any items at all, really. Start UFO with finding radio broadcast. So you have to find the first radio broadcast for the things to show up, I assume? Also, I need to find the rest of these, what are they called? Emmys? Emas. I need to find, I assume there's one more Ema. And that's going to suck, because if anyone has ever played a game where you have to collect a bunch of stuff hidden throughout, you always know the last one is going to be the most annoying one to find. And that's with me using a guide last time. I checked every single Ema after Rinko's house. That's when I started using a guide. So it's got to be somewhere between the beginning and Rinko's house. Well, luckily, that seems to be mostly what I'm going to be doing in the first place. Checking everything between here and Rinko's, which is only like an hour and a half into the game if you know what you're doing. If that, even. Problem is, I'm going to be checking a lot of crap, though, so could be a little longer, but shouldn't be that long. That's the emails on the true end route. I already looked that up, actually. I looked it up. There is no EMA that is past 2 New Game Plus. So everything on the second one should have been what I've been able to find. That last one that was near the area where you offer the brooch, that's the last one. That's the one that you unlock after beating the game twice. Welcome back. I don't know what this place is. Have I been over here? Probably. Yeah, there's nothing that's on the true end path that unlocks a new EMA, because the last EMA that unlocks in the game is the one you get on near the brooch statue. So I think this is where you get the first broadcast. I think. Oh, also, I was gonna look up for one thing. I have a new Ebi Sagaoka lore thing. According to another legend, once upon a time, a water dragon that resided here spewed poisons people would not approach. Then Inari-sama subdued the dragon and made the land hospitable again. This area has a surprising number of onsen. I don't know what that means. There is research suggesting the tale of the water dragon could in fact be referring to an incident where onsen water containing noxious gas spouted from the ground like a geyser. I feel this theory is most likely. That's probably referencing the fact that I unlocked that ending where I think everyone died because the gas spewed forth. From the findings of a recent town hall investigation, it was observed that the mountains to the north and south of Ebisugalka have a very brittle surface. The town hall declared that a landslide could occur at any given time. Yeah, that's what. That's what we were saying last time. That the water drag, but it seems as though, because we learned from that investigator's journal that we found throughout the game, that there was that the okay. We learned from the investigator's journal that we were discovering throughout the game that the guardian deities were keeping the water dragon at bay. So the tree was originally doing that, and then the fox Onari took the role of keeping the dragon at bay. But when we killed the fox or weakened the fox, that's why the gas spewed forth at the end of at that ending, because the fox could no longer keep the gas or the water dragon at bay. So yeah, we actually caused the weakening and the unleashing of the quote unquote water dragon. Oops. Uh, the town hall declared that a landslide could occur at any given time. The residents argued back, saying that in the last several hundred years there have been no record of such a disaster. Sakuko says the divine protection of Inari-sama is actually what's protecting Ebisagalka. I also remember telling her with a straight face that when the residents no longer believe in Inari-sama, Ebisagalka will return once again to an uninhabited land. Well, I mean, that's technically not wrong, but for different reasons. Everyone died. Oh yeah, so first boss, second boss, third boss, a large fox monster, ferocious and agile. On top of all that, he can even summon his underlings to the fray. His beautiful coat, however, is covered with putrid festers. The 7 lavish tails symbolizes youth and divinity. That was, Shichibi, I think his name was. And then we have, The it was Sukamori, something like that. I don't remember. It's been too long. It's been like 2 weeks since I last streamed this. Anyways, you remember the guy made out of the old tools. He was one of the old gods. So it was the tree slash the Sukumagami. That's what it was, Sukumagami. And then it was him, and then it was Inari. Inari, those were the ones who were keeping the water dragon at bay. And then when we weakened the fox, we unleashed the water dragon and killed everyone in the town. Hooray, death. Sorry, I was mostly kind of catching up on the lore for myself as well, because I do not remember... Like, I remember the larger beats, I don't remember the smaller beats, if that makes sense. Also, I'm really not going to be slowing down, so I hope anyone who is interested in seeing the story is here. Woman's Magazine. My father was fond of seeing these. Okay, so this is the stuff that appeared after the first two endings. I'm not sure what new has shown up after now that we have all the canon endings complete. Because obviously the UFO endings are never canon. The only one that's left is the true ending. Okay. When? Did I forget something? Yes, it has been a bit. Key. Here it is. I would be a terrible speedrunner. Of course, I'm pretty sure most speedrunners don't jump immediately into the game and it's like, let's go! Pretty sure they practice beforehand. Yay, everyone died. Miasma chokes them, and the heat from the spring melts them together. Sounds like when day breaks now. That's if you look up the SCP-001 when day breaks, that sounds like that. Treasure Hunter, anything new here? Nothing new here. See, I don't know if I need to do this, but I'm just following. I'm following the path on how I have found the previous things before, the previous messages and such. I do like those toys disappearing. That's a cool detail. I don't remember where all the chests are. Oh, did you hear that the Japanese voice actor for Hinako was nominated for one of the performances of the year at the Game Awards? I think that's cool. I like that a lot. I know a lot of people don't care about the Game Awards. I don't necessarily as much as I used to, but I still think it's cool. I died by a doo-doo bomb. A doo-doo spear. I don't remember if I have the voices English or Japanese at the moment. I think that was an EMA before. I like that cow. I think the prize for doing this was an EMA. I don't remember exactly where the first broadcast is at. Also, I do not remember where I am either.
人気がないな。地図屋なら誰か来てるかな。
Since I'm missing an EMA, that's why I am checking places. When I'm probably checking places I've checked like 3 or 4 times, but I suppose it doesn't hurt to check once more. Though, I don't think most items show up until after the fog arrives. I think once the fog arrives is when items actually start showing up. Other than the chocolate for the scavenger hunt, but that's because that's a New Game Plus thing. But I suppose it doesn't hurt to check. If I can't find the EMA on this playthrough, then I am most likely going to have to play with a guide up, or ask one of you guys to have a guide up, and just tell me when I'm getting near.
すいません。運転手さんいませんか？他の道を探そう。
Anyway. Pardon me as I clear my throat a bunch. I actually choked on some spicy food earlier on accident, so my throat's a bit raw at the moment. Or accurately, kind of just went down the wrong pipe and made my entire throat just burn super bad.
でもあの子、岩井さんちの息子さんと付き合ってたんじゃなかったの？まあ、最後は心よりお金よね。
You'd be surprised, Piscean. I want my EMA. I worked hard to find those. How am I missing one? Probably. I thought I was fairly thorough, but apparently I'm just missing probably like one.
裏切り者。サクコ、どこ行くの
？See? Anything? No. Nah. Lame.
どこ行ったんだろう。
Oh, I have a funny little Easter egg. Bell peppers of all kind. Well, me too. I do love spicy food and peppers, but somehow it just like went down wrong, and then like capsaicin got all over my throat and made it really hard to breathe, and I was coughing for a while, and oh, it sucked. It was so bad. It actually started to cause me to panic a little bit because it's like, well, I don't really know how to deal with this at the moment because I can't force the heat to go away, and it's kind of making my throat really irritated, and I was panicking a little.
シュだ。
Run away from Shu. He's gonna get me pills. I like how that's like the sinkhole from the other games. Blocks you from going forward, but it's only like a couple feet deep. Okay, so I don't think there's anything here in the beginning. I have checked this area multiple times on every playthrough, and I always seem to forget that I checked the area. I suppose at least I won't skip this one, mostly because it just jarringly goes straight into the chase scene, which always bothers me. But some of them I will be skipping. I like how you have the brooch as you go forward after the first playthrough. I'm gonna pull up a guide on what the emos are at.
なんか言ってよ。
お前こそなんか言うことはないのかよ。
相棒にないんだったら私にだってない。
お前らしいや。受け身な生き方なんてお前らしくないぜ。お前が自分で選んだ道なら俺はいつまでも応援するからな。
シュ
シュウ君、お待たせ。ひな子もいたんだ。
リンコ。
何の話をしてたの？
いや、大した話は。
誰かとおしゃべり
Yeah, I don't really have any milk or anything.
気が紛れたよ。
それはよかった。お役に立てて光栄の極み。
会えると分かってたら借りてた雑誌持ってくればよかった。
ああ、貸したままでいいよ。インコに貸した時点で戻ってくると思ってないし。
んだとこんちくしょう。笑いすぎだよ。サクコだってひなこから何か借りてるんじゃないの？私なんかあったかな。
ねえひなこ、じゃあ私が借りてる500円も返さなくていいよね。
サクコ利子つけて返すとか言ってなかった？
言ってないよ。消耗あんなら出してみろ。
いいこと聞いた。これからはサクコに貸すとき消しゴムであっても消耗を書かせるから。
そんな意地悪言わないでよ。
I'm trying to figure out where exactly it's telling me this email's at.
ひなこ？
あ、ごめん。何？
裏切りも。
I wonder if I can turn the camera around here. The transition from cutscene into moving is actually pretty slow. Like, I don't actually notice it happening. So, the first email doesn't show up until at least after the chase scene, I believe. Oh, that's good. Scoot! That way. I don't know if you can go the correct way the whole time, or if you always have to go a long way a couple of times. Whoop. Whoop. Ah. I like how it wasn't until the second playthrough that I noticed the lights are telling me where to go.
ひなこ、しっかり。
お姉ちゃん。
If I'm reading it correctly, the first Emma doesn't show up until like after the first dark trial. No, I don't think they are. That would suck, man. That's like a early to mid 2000s thing, you know, where they would do that.
痛い。これ、週にもらっててよかった。
No pills. Only
相棒の
munch.
言う通りだな。
Not bad. So I recently learned you can actually just throw these away. just to make it a lot easier, I recently learned you can just do that. Okay, so what's my goal at the moment? Escape from fog monster. So the first EMA is here, on the way to the rice fields. It's actually that path that I was being chased by the fog monster through. So, I mean, that's still what they call it, fog monster. We know that it's the what I don't remember its name anymore. We know it's this. I just don't remember what its name was. Oh wait, actually, its name should be in its thing. Shiramuku. Alright, do I remember how to play? No. So it's going to take me a minute or so. But I do need to be looking for UFO stuff as well, so I can't just rush through. I still am missing a poster, and I also need to find the broadcasts. I've gotten so used to not using the pills that I'm actually a lot better with like what the food does, and to be honest, even the crunchy bits are actually a lot better than the pills. Like you can get a lot more healing out of them if you use them right. I really hope there was nothing back there I needed, because I think that's a one-way. It's Hawk's Fog and then White Fog. I forgot about the Hawk's Fog, and I'm sad that I did, because it's the perfect name for Fox Hinako. The Hawk's Fog. I think I know where the first broadcast is. It's in this section, I believe.
Rinko?
Just looking for items. I already got a bot. I must be famous. I swear there's more items. That thing is determined. I think it would have been easier to just kill it at this point. Is it over here? Yeah. I think this is the first UFO broadcast. Okay, so that should start the UFO ending, which means now I have to find 3 posters. It did say in order. Bill, do you know if that matters? Because the thing on the ending said I had to find them in order. Now, is that important, or was it just saying I had to find 1 through 3 just in general? So I have to find them in the order that might actually require a guide. Oh, hello. Yeah, I think I checked everything over there. For some reason I thought I might be able to jump down there. Ow, you son of a... I was doing so good, too. I was doing so good avoiding you. And then you had to scamper on him. There's going to be a couple of points of no return.
どなたか
Yeah, that is true. That's my own fault for not expecting to be shanked. Household tips for the good wife and wise mother. Collection of loving ways for mothers to create the perfect home. Just wanted your drugs. I don't even have any. I threw them away. She's stabbing me for nothing. She wanted my crunchies. Everyone wants the crunchies. I do have one. They want the crunchy bits. That's why I got stabbed. Yeah, I was holding out. Squidgy. I'm debating if I should just look up a guide where everything is, but it's kind of lame, you know? You know what? I will admit, that did get me. I knew there was an enemy in here, I just didn't know where. Oh, shoot. Did I miss the sword? Oh, shit. I hope I didn't miss the sword. I know it's on one of the Jesus statues. I just don't remember which one. I think it's the one by Rinko's house, so I should be okay, I hope. I want that sword, though, man. Ah, down. Isn't there something down here important? It wasn't a chicken?
でもお供え物だったよね
For some reason I thought one of the UFO posters was down here. I bet. Or out here, I mean. No UFOs. It's going to be a lot of me meandering about a bit because I don't 100% remember where to go for a lot of things. what happens when you don't play the game for 2 weeks or so. Especially this section, the intro. Need to find some UFOs.
ここはまずい。シュウたち無事だといいけど。
Because of the fact it's been a bit since I've done the intro, I actually have gotten jump scared already by that one that jumped me in the house there, so I am not immune to jump scares, it would seem. Oh goody, a pill. Exactly what I need. So, are there multiple UFO broadcasts, or is it just the one? I don't know. It enhances the tism. I think because I haven't stayed in combat that long, like without fighting, I never noticed the horror stings in the song. They're ring, ring, ring. Did you know, by the way, that the one to start is important, the rest of the broadcasts are optional? Okay. Did you know, by the way, about that whole Tylenol causes autism thing? They actually had to backpedal on the entire thing because it turns out they couldn't prove it in any way, in any tangible form. And it was mostly just from like their own words, it was mostly just kind of a thought. It wasn't actually provable, or it didn't have any evidence. Yeah, I know. It was just funny because, like, it was probably because they were looking at a massive lawsuit of just complete,
開いた。
unprovable, just bullshit. They've unfortunately learned, though, they can basically say whatever they want, and then basically face no consequences each and every time. Because they'll backpedal as soon as anyone starts to say anything.
Rinko.
Wow, that window! That window to parry is so tiny! I think I need to have on the Omamori for that. I was gonna try and do the parry thing, but the window is so tiny on that. I didn't even have time to react, it was so small. To be fair, I'm a wee bit rusty, but still. Yay! I remembered you were there, and I still got hit! Bonk. Remembering it was there was not enough for me to not get hit. Lame. I keep misremembering, because I thought one of the posters was down here. Of course, I've said that already, so... Yeah. I know.
シュン、どこにいる？
I really thought I found one pretty early on. I wish they were recorded on my map as I found them. That would have been nice. Nope. Oh yeah, I've been seeing pictures of people visiting the town that this city is based on, Ebisugaoka. I don't remember the name of the town. I'd have to look it up again, but it actually looks pretty much 1-to-1. Like, they nailed it entirely on what it looks like.
空っぽか。
Good drink. Okay. I mean, I can probably draw no more. Dolphin slightly restores current sanity, max sanity after perfect dodge. Well, I'm not going to get a lot of use out of that. I mean, I am not terrible at perfect dodges, but still. I just listen to that pipe dropping sound. That pipe sounded like it weighed a ton. I know it's a sad scene, but that was a twang when that thing fell. I'm very bad at skipping cutscenes. I don't like skipping cutscenes in games. I don't know why. Well, yeah, I mean, you try to swing anything at anything like that, and that's gonna hurt. Especially a blunt object, because especially something that'll ricochet. I think we're getting close to where the first emo will be at. Bill, if you remember where the posters are, have I missed one already? You don't have to tell me where they are, just have I missed one? Or have I missed anything for the UFO ending yet?
私やっぱり咲くことの約束守りたいよ。
Whoop. Nope. Yeah, I feel like that would really hurt your shoulders and your wrists a lot. But yeah, bats are designed to absorb, like, shock. Pipes are not. Pipes are not designed to be hit or swung at things. Okay, so I have to do the first shrine and then the... Oh, if you missed it, the difficulty is like on easy. Mostly because I'm just trying to get the UFO ending. And then I'll be going through, and then I'll be starting tonight on Lost in the Fog. Assuming I don't have to redo the game twice because I missed something for the UFO ending because I didn't look up where anything was at. I forgot this game's fairly linear, so it makes it a lot harder to backtrack to find things. What was this one? That is... Pretty sure these two are swapped. Crowbar, though, pretty sure probably some shock to hands and enough to drop the weapon. Well, the reason why the pipe would suck is because it's hollow, so there's no place for the shock to absorb, I would think. So it would just directly go into you. The crowbar is at least solid, so I would assume... Well, if the crowbar is solid enough that you would be transferring the shock into the object you're hitting. I would assume, anyways, you know. I've never hit anything with any such objects, but I would assume. I don't generally make a habit of hitting people with pipes or crowbars or anything. Oh yeah, I can run. Never mind. Okay, so I know there's no Ima here. The first Ima shows up at the Ebisugaoka revisit. So I should be good to just go through this place. I like the sky here. There's a lot of things about the Dark Shrine they really got down really well. I have my complaints about the Dark Shrine as well, being basically unrelated. Like, Silent Hill, as far as I recall, didn't really teleport you to new locations. You went to an alternate version of where you were. The only one I could think of that teleported you around would be 4. But that was because you were going through, like, holes in the wall and such. See, I thought one of the emas that I missed was going to be here, because it's going to be, like, on this wall or something, you know? One of them can be removed or something. That's what I thought. Yeah, I know all about you, man. You tried to kill me. He's not very friendly. I'm not a big fan of Mr. Foxness. Not that any of these NRA statues ever gave me a vote of confidence to begin with, but still. Oh yeah, Bill, did you know that they actually changed the game a bit? A patch came out last week that added in a casual difficulty for puzzle and action, and made it so that there's less, like, gauntlets at the end of the game. You know, when you get close to the end and you have to, when you're chasing the fog monster and you have a bunch of gauntlets constantly, including with, like, a few of those pregnant monster things. Yeah, they decrease the amount of those that are required. You can run past some of them now, and to be honest, I kind of like that. Those gauntlets definitely slow the pacing down a lot when you're trying to chase the fog monster. So I don't actually have a problem with that change, more or less. I don't actually have a problem with any of the changes. I mean, if people want a casual mode, that's fine. I just didn't think this game was hard enough to warrant it. But I like the gauntlets that don't... I like all of the gauntlets except for the ones with the pregnant monster things. The baby cannons. I don't really like fighting those things. Beyond that, I don't mind... Okay, well, I'll try and finish up the UFO ending at least. Because it should be after this when I can complete the whole thing. As far as I'm aware, everything I need is in the second revisit to Ebisagaoka. So, as far as I'm aware. I've been told it takes less than 2 hours to get to the ending, so... the only reason it's taken me a while is because I wasn't sure if I missed the EMA yet or anything, so I was running around. But yeah, no, I didn't like the gauntlets where you had to constantly be fighting those big bulbous things that shoot things out at you constantly. That was annoying. Beyond that, I like the gauntlets. I like the gauntlets with the big fat guys. I like the gauntlets with basically everything else is fine, you know. Okay, crane, serpent, tortoise. Got it. Crane, serpent, tortoise. Something tells me I can't evade this one. Never mind. Evaded. Get wrecked. Crane, serpent, tortoise. Crane, serpent, tortoise. Crane, serpent, tortoise. I am not going the right way. Combat is easy on fog mode. Yeah, but you're good at the combat. That's the difference. I'm not. Am I going the right way? Where am I? I'm not. Like, you're really good at the combat. I'm just going to be cheesing the combat. I know I'm not good enough. I'm not good at that parry thing at all. Yeah. I typically don't get super great at combat systems in games. It's not for lack of trying. I just have never been great at getting super good at those. Crane, serpent, tortoise. Crane, serpent, tortoise. Fat cat. That's not a crane. Well, I clearly missed it. I think there's only 4 here, yeah. Crane Serpent Tortoise. Oh. Didn't check the other wall. What's this?
多分これだ。他の絵も探さないと。
I hear him, but I don't see him. Oh, there he is. I don't, like, until I can get the fox arm, no real reason to fight him, because I can't kill him. So I use this. All I need is the serpent now. I think they're blind. Later. Oops. That was stupid. No! Damn it! Fine, you wanna... Ow! Fuck you! Wow, I can do a lot of heavies on this guy. Those are all just heavies. And yeah. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily blame them if you look at where they are and what they are. Pretty sure shit themselves is the least of their concerns. That's why I didn't want to fight him. This dagger does not do a lot of damage. That was mostly heavy attacks, by the way. Serpents. Looking for a noodly lad. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay, done with the first shrine. Gotta get back and get the key. And everything I need should be over there in the second visit of Abbey Sagalka. So, I am gonna let the next cutscene play, the one with when I get knocked over through the door, because I have a funny little bit of trivia for that. I also just realized that there is an ad break going on. So, luckily, I have a bit of time before that, though, because I still have to do the door and everything else. Also, travel time is a thing to consider. Doo-doo-doo. Dash side, dash up. Circle. Up. There we go. I know. I'm just doing the stuff that doesn't matter while you guys are in ads. None of this stuff matters because you guys have seen this 4 times now. Ow! Asshole. Fuck! Where am I? I swear it set me on a weird direction. Yeah, FNAF in general is actually pretty fun. I would say it's mostly because FNAF was the first mascot horror, so it tended to do it better. I do like FNAF. It's like the only mascot horror I think. So, I have a little bit of trivia. I think you guys are back from ad, right? When?
先ほどの扉は客人を招くためのものだ。だが、こちらの扉は聖域へ入ることを許された者にしか開かれない。
You guys should be back from ads.
私は入っていいの？
もちろんだとも。君を招くために今日がある。まだ少し歩かねばならないが、しばし休もうか。
大丈夫。
But anyways, yeah, FNAF. I like FNAF. Especially the first 4 games had a really good story. Kind of got really ridiculous after that, but it was good. The first, at least the first 4 were. Yeah, those animatronics look really good. Okay, so this. Where you get knocked over, and then there's a little shadow there. So I watched a video that was a boundary break video of like what knocked Hinako over. What is that moving across the ground right there? I feel like it's implied to be like maybe Kodayuki or Fox Mask or someone like that. I don't know. But when you actually, I should have had this picture prepared. Crap. Give me one moment. I should have had this prepared. I didn't. So now I'm going to have to quickly send it to Piscean so that I can grab it and then post it on the thing. So give me one moment. Because it's definitely worth seeing, because it was really weird when I saw what it was. So Piscean just got a weird picture. Oh wait, I won't be able to post it. Crap. Because I'm not on OBS. Oh, okay. Well, I can't post it right now. I'll have to show it to you guys next time. Anyways, it's a little test dummy. It's a little potato test dummy. It looks like a crash test dummy. And that's what's sliding across the ground. They just use some like random little dummy that looks like a crash test doll, because you'll never see what's in casting the shadow. So they didn't actually put any effort into what it was. It's actually really funny looking when you see what it is. It just looks. Yeah. So it was implied to be the doll that knocked him over. That's what it was. But yeah, when you actually see what cast that shadow, it's like a little potato dummy. It just looks really funny. I forgot about it on OBS, so sorry to waste your time on that. It's so annoying when I don't stream with OBS. Because I can't, like, show you things. 4 was probably the best, because 4 actually tied everything together. After 4, I would say it got pretty bad. But I do like 1 through 4. But 4 is actually the one that, like, introduced, or, like, concluded all the plot threads and everything. I think I'm making a 4. I could be thinking of the wrong one, I'm not sure. Anyways. Hello, Shu. Goodbye, Shu. Okay. Now, I need to do some exploring.
とにかくリンコを見つけなきゃ。
I believe it. I wish I could have shown you the picture. It's really funny. But alas. Now, I don't know if I knew I could go back this far. I can go back pretty far. Is there a reason to go back this far? This is... They're all pot at me? Gap. Oop. Bop. Bop. Really? Okay. What is back this way? You could go back quite a ways. Let me just shimmy on past you. Give you a good old shimmy and a shake there. I like how you can just hear it wandering around aimlessly. I don't know what's back this way. Oh, that is a dick move. I reacted quick enough. That was a good track. That was a genuinely good track. Didn't even for a second consider there would be a second one around the corner. Like, that didn't even enter the realm of possibility in my head. So kudos on that one. You definitely actually got me with that. Why can you go back so far? Or is this where you're supposed to go? I don't remember going back this way at all. Boy, I really don't remember things. If this is where you're supposed to go, I really don't remember that at all. Okay. Alright. Huh. I don't remember a lot of this. I don't remember getting to Sakuko's mailbox that early. Am I crazy? I might be crazy. Yeah, well, I just needed to put something alien themed for the theme of the stream. So that was the best I could come up with. I definitely don't remember seeing Sakuko's mailbox or anything that early. Doesn't look like this goes anywhere. It's just a little dead end, I guess. Kind of interesting, though. You can technically go and look for Sakuko's parents at her house. What's up with this? That thing was just spaced out. I definitely got a little turned around on where I was supposed to be going now. I went wide a ways off course.
ごめん。もう行かなきゃ。
Aw. Well, that didn't just block my path behind me. No. Am I crazy? I don't remember a lot of this noise and other stuff that I'm finding. I could very well be crazy. Hello. Bap. Hold on. Map. Oh, okay. No more. Okay.
まずいな。武器が壊れそうだ。
Aw.
また道が。
Oh, hey, so this is that. I guess I haven't really been down this way. That's that truck that's blocking the path that is knocked over when you come back, and you see the big gash on the wall.
あの化け物、もういないよね。
I do not know where I'm going at the moment. To be fair, I also have to kind of check everywhere to find the posters. I know where, like, 2 are. But 2 does not get me what I need. Also, the cat started snoring, and it kind of made me jump a little bit, because I started hearing this squeak sound from somewhere in the room. There's, like, hammers in there, man. You can use those. No hammers. Ghost, you snore loud for being, like, the size of a football. You guys see the posters, feel free to let me know, by the way, if I miss something while I'm running around. Didn't even acknowledge that one, just nudged it out of the way. Gotta be on my way. Wink. Hello. Where was this? Zoom. I've heard Death Stranding has a good story. I've just never gotten around to playing it. I have it downloaded. I just haven't. I think this is where the first EMA is at. I think. Let me take a look. Yep, it's on the brick. Okay, so that is the first EMA that you were able to get in the game. Obviously, it's not available. I might have to look up where the posters are at, because I'm pretty sure I've already missed one. Oh, hey, look. That scarecrow finished. Or, Bill, do you know where they are by memory? Or, no? I thought I would have found one by now, because, I mean, everything... As far as I'm aware, most things wrap up before I get to Rinko, so I can find at least, like, 2 of them, I believe. There's one. I knew one was around somewhere. Okay. So here's one, or one of them. This is 3, though. That doesn't help. So that's 3. So 3 is there. So I need to find 2 and 1. I noticed when I found one before, it did do like a little animation, so I think I do have to find them in order. Okay, so that's 3. I think I remember where 1 is, and I think it's in the rice field. I don't think I need it, but, you know. For the sake of not missing something, I'm going to look up where they are. For the sake of, you know, not... I'm going to look up at least to make sure I'm not going to miss anything. I know 1's in the rice field. I know 1 is there. I just don't know where the 3rd one is. Where is that? Hold on. It is important that you examine these posters in the correct order, as failing to do so will not trigger the joke ending correctly. Uh-oh. So they do have to be found in order. Crap. What? Okay, so it says the game does allow you to fix the order in which you viewed them by interacting with the game in the right order. Okay. That is really dumb. Okay. Well, let's go find the first one. The first one is in the rice fields. Oh. And let me also keep up the EMA thing, because I may as well have that up as well. You actually have to examine them in the right order. No. Good news is, I think, first of all, I don't really need to be doing a lot of exploring, because I have a lot of items already.
なんだ相棒。
今のこの 状況いつまでも宇宙船総合行していたい
So, you know how this is actually something that's gone through my head, and I don't know if it's true or not. But I've seen it done in another horror franchise, I think. So you know how every now and then you'll come across those like dodo, and then her head will start hurting and her sanity will start dropping. If this game is going with the route that what's happening is not actually happening, I really hope it's not electroconvulsion therapy. Like, I've seen that happen before where you're playing a game and the character keeps having, like, random headaches or weird things happen. And it turned out it was because of electroconvulsion therapy, and that was the jolts going through. I don't think at all that's where they're going with it. But then again, she did also have weird headaches, so who knows. But it's just a thought that occurred to me based on, like, an older game that I've played. Electroconvulsion therapy? It is a thing they do. They put these little pads on your temples, and then they do jolts through the brain. It's not, like, super intensive, but it's meant for, like, the most serious of mental conditions.
Sensei, ですか?
Nope. If that was the route they were going, though, I don't know how I'd feel about that. Also, did you know this game has chapters? I did not know that. So, like, 2 of the posters can be found in Chapter 3, which is where I think I am, and then 1 is in Chapter 5, which I'm not entirely sure what that means. Does that mean I have to go through the corridors? The corridors is the next Dark Shrine area. Like I was saying, though, I don't think that's the route they're taking. I don't think that's what's going on. But that would be a little disappointing. It would explain the weird things going on. But I don't think they're going that route. Can they just technically jump out the window? That's the last thing in that house. I thought that's where it said something was at. Okay, so I do know where the first movie poster is. I do have that pulled up. Because, see, the problem is that, also, it says there was a... Huh. That is weird. Technically, there should have been a radio broadcast in that house, and I didn't get it. I hope that doesn't mean I messed something up. I think I prefer the other methods on how you get the UFO endings from previous games, because it's less, like, weird little nuances. The channeling stone, you still have to look up, or at least understand where you need to use it. But, I don't know, I feel like the channeling stone was easier, more interesting. Something just break? What the heck was that? Oh, I went the wrong way. Steve. What's this? First aid kit. Don't need it. I'm so turned around right now. Okay, so it should be over here. No. Not quite. Okay, so I need to get out of the rice fields. I definitely took a wrong turn. Well, no, what I was talking about with electrical convulsion therapy is when they put things on your head and they send jolts through your brain. It's meant to interrupt the signals that causes, like, severe mental issues and such. That's what I was referencing. Here's the first one. This is poster 1. Now, in brilliant color, the great space invasion experienced terror like never before with the invasion of the body-snatching aliens. Okay, see, that's how you know you've done the first one right. Okay. Poster 2 is, I believe, not accessible until after I complete Rinko's house. Yeah, so I actually have to do Rinko's house. I thought it was before, not after. Do I? It's it's right there. No, kind of. It's in this general area. This guide is really stupid, the one I'm using. It's not. In fact, I might find a better one because this guide is not helpful. Yeah, I mean, I agree. It's more or less just a thought based on that. Here, now I can at least zoom in on it. I was just trying to find a picture I could zoom in on. Hmm. It is definitely down here. Okay, so I do have to do Rinko's house. So it's gonna probably be about another hour. I I was under the impression I'd be able to. Oh, what? I thought I killed you. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go faster now that I understand. Oh my god, leave me alone! Leave me alone.
気持ち悪い。
ひなこか。この気持ち悪いのには触るなよ。
Jump!
毒があるかもしれない。右の庭から回ってこっちに来い。
わかった。
Do that. Skip.
なんだこいつ。でかい化け物。
Wait, I'm pretty sure I had the sword of it. Oh yeah, the Jizo statue was before this guy. Uh-oh. Jeez. Did I kill it? Wait. Why is it like not disappearing? Wait, what? Why is it acting like I have to steal its soul? Wait, hold on a second. What's up with that?
まだだ。もっと回さないと。
Is the game broken?
Yosh.
That's weird. Why wouldn't he stay dead? Doesn't make a lot of sense. The reason why I know that is that I killed him before. I killed him in the last run, and he just stayed dead. Very odd. I already swapped it, I guess. No, I don't want the red capsule. You back. Yeah, I remember killing him on the first play or on the second playthrough, and he was just dead. I think I missed the sword. This is a really messy run. Shit, yeah, I think the sword's right over here. I mean, I can still get it when I go back to the rice fields, but it's gonna be a bit... I will admit, I probably should have come in a little bit more prepared. That is my bad. Luckily, I did make a save before I did anything. So, if I really have to, I will go back. Serpent will automatically perform a counter when the visual hint appears, but consumes max sanity when it's activated. When equipping, sanity will also recover at a slower rate. Interesting. That's kind of an interesting one if you're not particularly good at the countering. I'm not opposed to that one, but I'm not sure if I'm going to use it now. So I'm going to have to do the I'm so good at it kind of puzzle, the scarecrow in the fields one. I swear I've done the story mode difficulty one before. Alright, here we go. Into the fields. Who are you? Why do you always have to be different than everyone else? There's a lot of sheep. I don't remember what this one was, especially because there's like two UFO. I thought it was the weapon one. I don't remember. Oh yeah, that's right. Himiko, I like you so, so, so much. I love you. I love you. I love you. You better not go anywhere. Don't you dare leave me behind. Okay. I like how they're not exactly lined up properly.
またかかし
Where's the clue one? There. Who are you? Honestly, you're helpless without me. Trying to find the pin. I love you and Sakuko so much. I think I'd die if you ever left. Sakuko and I would probably bite off our tongues, gouge out our eyeballs, and use gardening shears to chop off all our fingers. These are different messages, as usual. There's a lot of variety to these messages. I like to make sure I have as much of the angle lined up properly before I go. And then it feels like I get off track somehow. Like right now. I think when the fog starts getting really thick, it's because I'm going to the edge of the area. Well, that was close. Who are you? I'll be your friend, otherwise you'd be so miserably alone. So I noticed that some of these have pins on them and some of them don't. Like the bird there. Shu also loves you oh so very much. He said he's so in love with you, every other girl to him is just a parasite that doesn't deserve to live. I wonder if he's going to kill me. What? I wonder if he's going to kill me too, Hinako, if you leave Shu behind. He's going to kill the rest of us girls. Please, Hinako, save us. I love you, I love you, I love you. What is happening? That away. Hey, I went the right way this time. Who are you? Tell me truly. You two aren't anything more than friends, right? I've been watching you when you weren't looking, you know. think I got all of them on my first try. I've gotten on your nerves at least one time, right? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Is that the reason you don't want me to stay with us anymore? What can I do to make you forgive me? What can I do to make you love Shu? It's weird. Golly. I'm being followed. Just, over there. A lot of those scarecrows around now. There we are. Oh boy. One of them's moving. Where's the clue? Oh. Ow! Jerk! I didn't even mess up. Those are just the annoying ones that are always alive. Who are you? You. Yes, you.
新しい武器を見つけなきゃ。
I'm a little unsure on what it's saying. Hey, I was right. Hinako, I like you so much. I love you, I love you, I love you. Sakugo, Shu, and I. We all love everything about you, so please don't listen to that creepy guy. Can't even believe a single word he says. Sounds like friends trying to convince someone to not go with someone who's dangerous or something. But I hope there's an achievement for getting that with no mess ups. There is acupuncture specialist. Seems like they don't like Kodayuki. Yeah. Hey, I got the achievement for that one, so I don't have to worry about that one in subsequent playthroughs. Where is this going to skip to? Directly to the Dark Shrine? Yep. Okay, so this is the corridors.
私一体
You know what? I'll worry about the email locations when I'm going through the entire game on Into the Fog. I don't want to draw it out that much longer, so I'm not going to worry about the email locations right now. Mostly because I know it's getting later.
もう少し待っててくれてもいいのに
That doesn't mean I 100% remember where I'm supposed to go, but still. Was I supposed to go in there? Where that noise was? I guess not.
I 早く行かなきゃ。
I think he's telling me to hurry up. Even Hinako's getting tired of my dawdling. Do I have anything to put in here? Oh, Yashi chocolate. Oh, you can see the Naginata from here. I didn't notice that before. Also, you may notice I'm not saving. Yeah, if I die on story difficulty, that's my own fault. Especially with how many upgrades I have and everything. I'm not trying to hit dead ends, man. I just don't memorize the whole place. I think the problem is that despite the fact that there are things that are different, like in terms of design and like details, a lot of the areas do look similar. And so I don't have like a map in my head or anything. See, I don't know why you need to go in the storage room. You go in here, but I don't think there's anything really in here.
あそこ空いてたっけ?
So I noticed, by the way, somebody else pointed this out, not me. The description of that girl on the missing poster matches one of these girls here. So these are different girls that have been kidnapped. I just thought that was a cool detail. Gets up this way. Reload! Oh, that's the wrong way. Oh, goody. Yoink. Yeah, pointy. Ow. Ow. Oh yes, I meant to do that. That was just my skill there. Yup. That was totally on purpose.
これ大事なものだと思うけど。
I noticed I'm not really seeing any
すいません。
documents anymore.
お借りします。
I think I have the majority of the documents. All that's left to do is to wrap up the story and the true ending. To be fair, I do have all the achievements for this part for the documents as well.
やっと着いた。
Apparently, 2 of Sakuko's journal entries, though, were not showing up properly. So that would explain why I don't have Sakuko's achievement for her diary. So, I'm gonna have to look for those on the fog achievement.
サクコ？
Oh, so I should mention, the new Kirby game comes out soon. I do have it pre-ordered. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming it. I'm not entirely sure. It is a very fun game, though. The new Kirby's Air Ride. Like, I was absolutely loving the city trial mode and everything. Heck, even the races are fun because they sped them up. And they rebalanced a lot of the carts that are actually usable, or the stars. I'm very happy with the changes. It's actually been really cool seeing how much people just seem to absolutely love
こんなところに
just Kirby's Air Ride. Or Kirby Air Ride. Because apparently it's Kirby Air Ride. It's also weird how so many people agree that it's such a fantastic game, even the original was. Like, why didn't it do well then, you know?
Eh? これうちのこと
I figured it would be worth checking. In the zeitgeist, you mean just like the popular games at the time? Yeah. I mean, Kirby was also seen for a long time as like the baby franchise, so a lot of people didn't really give it a chance.
サクコ？サクコなの？どこ？
What's weird is that all the emas that I've found, as far as I can tell, I have them again. Just, I'm finishing Rinko's house, and it's like that's when I started using the guide. You know? So I don't understand. How am I missing an ema? I was using the guide from Rinko's house forward, and then what I was doing right now was checking. No, stupid. Beforehand, all the ones beforehand. So it's like I genuinely don't know at this point. Add 2 minutes. Yeah, that's fine. You're not missing anything right now. There's really not a lot happening that's going to be new, as far as I can tell. Even for like the final run, for a bit, anyways. That is a lot of clanking behind me. Oh, that's... How many of these things are there? What the shit? Dude, the clankers. They come. Oh, I ran out of stem. Now that is a bad time to be taking a refuge. Haha. Haha. You can't get me. Ah, damn it. I guess I can't use the shrine either, so. Whatever.
サクコそっちにいるの
I thought I saw things. Okay, so this is another headache room. The hole.
サクコ
Checking around, looking for crap. Do 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 do. Nope. Oh, this is when the screamers start getting out again. That was a bad direction to dodge. My kidneys. Charge.
ごめんごめんね
Sorry, I keep checking the map. Wanted to make sure I didn't get stuck in a spot. Reload. Alright, Sakuko boss fight. After this room. See, I thought I could get through the corridors pretty quickly if I didn't screw around. I don't think I screwed around. Swordfish. After countering an attack, stamina element will not be consumed for a set time. That'd be kind of cool. Like, I'm not really changing my build at all. I'm just like, that's neat. Go back to what I did. Just ignore it. Ow! Fucker.
どうして
Oh, timing's a little off. Oh, I didn't hear. What is it? Fuck! Man, my timing is really bad today. I really need to practice some of the combat again. What the heck? I'm doing bad. Oh wait, it's heavy. Am I supposed to do heavy with the counter? Nope, nope. Oh my god, I do not know how to play this game. The real good thing, my stats are really bloated. Hug of death. Ow. There we go. I was trying to do a light attack when I was doing that. That's why I was messing up. Because I was trying to use a light attack. Run. No. Talking? I only know where you are because I use positional audio. How was I supposed to know where you were? You didn't say anything. Ow, I ran out of stamina. Overextended a bit. Hug of death. I don't want to know what that does. I didn't catch that one. Yeah. No lava this time. Okay. That didn't take too long. Now I have access to everything that I need. So I've seen the first UFO poster, now I just need to find the other two, and then go back to the candy shop. That should be it. We're out of ads, right? You guys are not in ads anymore? That's weird. I know this one. I don't remember that broadcast. Okay, so the second one should be back in town, and we know where the third one is, so I just need to progress. I wonder if I should get the sword. I should probably go get the sword. I didn't mean to miss it the first time. Mostly, it's just nice to have a regenerating weapon, you know? A regenerating weapon that, mind you, is, like, probably one of the strongest weapons also. Okay, so... Sword. It's not the sword. Sadness. What is squidging after me? That was a squidgy sound. Oh, hello. Fucker. So this radio is supposed to be playing. That's the third radio broadcast, by the way. That's supposed to be the third one right there. I don't know why it isn't. I thought maybe now that I heard the other one, that one would be playing, but apparently not. All I did was go and kill a doll. Weird. Technically, it says you're supposed to listen to all three of the broadcasts, but other guides also say that you don't have to listen to all three of the broadcasts, so it's kind of mixed messaging. Well, I hope I don't need to, because it's not there, for whatever reason. I think I have the I should be wrapping up the run here. I was about to say, I think I have the Omamorion that makes my weapon regenerates, but it doesn't ultimately matter. I love this sword. It's the best weapon in the game. Trying to remember where to go. I have to essentially get back down to where that mask. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! That area where it's down here. It's near where that head with the key in the temple was at. By the way, if you're wondering, Bill, I have done this achievement already. The one where you go that way and kill all the enemies up there. I did do that, so. I did that on the last run I was doing. Is this the right way? I think so. Maybe not. It'll be funny if I run across the Ema while just getting utterly lost at the moment. I don't think I will, because most of the areas that I'm going to are areas that I've checked pretty thoroughly already. I should add, if I die, it'll send me back to the beginning. I haven't saved yet. So I should not play. I don't have to play super cautiously because it is on easy mode. But I should also stop sucking. The fuck was that? I think I counted it on accident. Ow! Why do you sometimes take like 1 hit to stun, sometimes take like 6? Also known as fuck off. Okay, this is poster 2. The Great Space Invasion 2! Inconceivable! Is there a secret invasion of body-snatching aliens? They may already be among your loved ones. Okay. Now I go to 3, which is back in town. I hope you guys are still present, because I'm almost done. Sorry it took a little bit longer than expected. I didn't know I had to go through Rinko's house. I also didn't know I could go through Rinko's house that fast. I went through that really fast. Oh. Is that supposed to be there just chilling? That looked very out of place. Are you guys there? Or am I all on my own? The Great Invasion 3! The mothership has dispatched countless miniature UFOs. These tiny round discs attach themselves to innocent folks' heads and brainwash them to take over their body. Have you noticed any strange objects on the back of your loved ones' heads? Okay, that's all 3. Space Wars. And I should just have to go to the candy store, and that should be it. I hear UFOs. I think I have to go that way. I think I do have to go that way. Maybe not. Whatever. I'll kill them anyways. The aliens are coming. Ow! Fuck. Well, I saw that guy's coming over there. Dodge. Somehow. I did not know that one was still alive. There's a memo there. Oh. I think that's the... Oh, I should probably just pick this up. Oh, but I wanted to look at the UFO. UFO there. Why did these guys not die? Since when do these guys not die? door blocks me? I guess that makes sense. Oh, fucker. Why do you not die, you son of a bitch? Why are you... Why do you keep getting up now? I've killed you before. Now you die. Whatever. Anyways, look, it's a little UFO. Movie review of The Great Space Invasion. Although this work features UFOs and humans who are being controlled by aliens, the aliens themselves never make an appearance on screen. Instead, this film illuminates the corrosive power of suspicion. Sometimes trying to distinguish one fellow man as a friend or foe can be the real horror. In one particularly chilling scene, local residents of the town where the UFO was sighted are mistakenly targeted as body-snatching aliens. The accusing humans scream and jeer as they send their own kind to a detention center. What's worse, anyone who dares speak against the group is seen as one of them and is locked up as well. One can only ask oneself, is coerced solidarity among humans really solidarity at all? At the end of the day, the number of people killed during the alien invasion is shown. Interestingly, far more humans were killed by their own fellow man than attacks from the UFOs. Perhaps the aliens left Earth at the end not because they lost, but because they believed that humankind was not worth taking over. The Great Space Invasion is a movie that provides somewhat interesting social commentary to its audience, but anyone looking for a fun action romp will be sorely disappointed. Rating 6.5 out of 10. Here we go. UFO.
町の人が誰もいないの？
やはりこれは奴らの仕業かもしれない。
奴ら？
そう、宇宙人だよ。奴らは地球をずっと狙っている。そして隙あらば人間をさらい入れ替わっているんだ。凛子だって俺だって雛子だって、ひょっとしたら本人のふりをしている宇宙人かもしれない。
私は宇宙人じゃない。見破る方法はあるのか？あるよ。あんた死んだはずじゃん。そいつにやられて。この子は私が作った対宇宙人決戦用人型サーチ&デストロイロボのロボコちゃん。この子は人間に化けた宇宙人を見つけて自動で駆除してくれるの。バッテリー切れね。
じゃあそいつに殺されたあの咲子は宇宙人？
私そいつに追いかけ回されたんだけど、雛子に宇宙人の匂いがついてたみたい。雛子が宇宙人かもしれないし、雛子の身近な友人が宇宙人かもしれない。あいつらは記憶までコピーする。でも完璧じゃないの。雛子、何か自分しか知らない秘密を話して。凛子は柊の髪の毛を集めて自分の枕に入れてたことがある。いやー、そういうのおまじないで夢くらい見たっていいでしょ。次、凛子。雛子は林間学校でパンツを脱衣所に忘れて名乗り出られなかったことがある。凛子、地獄の炎で焼かれろ。
このパンツは誰のだって先生が呼びかけるけどさ、あれ名乗り出られるわけないよな。
昭和ってプライバシーなかったからね。
凛子は体育を休んだ時に柊の脱いだ服を。雛子は柊と喧嘩した次の日に柊のリコーダーに。
俺宇宙人より女子の方が怖えよ。
それまでお互いの記憶に間違いはないようだね。じゃあ次は私たちだね。柊は青年誌のグラビアページをスクラップしてて本棚の裏に隠してる。水着ポスターにクラスの女子の顔写真を貼り付けたことがある。
待て待て、分かった。じゃあ今度は俺の番だ。咲子がブラをつけ始めたのは小6の新学期から。雛子と凛子は小5の夏休み明けだ。どうだ。
宇宙人ではなかったけれど
女の敵はあぶり出せたようね。
ひなこや、お家に帰るよ。
宇宙人は大丈夫？
町内会の人たちがみんなやっつけてくれたぞ。
じゃあね
ー。また
They
明日。
seem to almost know.
今夜はね、ひなこの大好きなハンバーグだよ。
それお姉ちゃんの好物だってば。
It's the dog. He's still in control. I like how they bring up the dog randomly still. I love the UFO endings. Oh, I knew it was going to be. The UFO ending's always on. They're always just silly, you know? The idea that the Shiramuku is some sort of alien detecting robot is wild. I love the comic manga style as well. That was awesome. This might be one of my favorite UFO endings. Yeah, I noticed. That's why I was kind of just vibing out to it. I hope Win was here for it. Hope they get to see it. Kind of cool to see the Shiramuku in the design here as well. Yeah, I'll probably do that if I missed it. Yeah. Music is really good. Also, the artwork is really good for the comic ending too. Like a lot of this ending was actually really cool. It's a shame not a lot of people got it because I'm pretty sure it's a pretty uncommon ending to have gotten from what I've seen. I like how it implies that Shiba Inu from 2 is the one in charge or doing something still. Oh, that's weird. Aliens are succeeding. That was a very cool ending. True. The Silent Hill F didn't get nominated for music, by the way. I think that's unfair. Yeah, this music is very different than what you would expect from a Silent Hill game, but I still think it's pretty good. The intro theme to this game is one of my favorite Silent Hill themes. Just in general, the leitmotif is one of my favorites. But like, that's been stuck in my head since I've been playing this game. I don't know if I've had any Silent Hill theme except for the first one, and Silent Hill 1 stuck in my head that much. Probably goes without saying since it is getting late. And that took longer than I expected, so I won't be starting the next run today, but I will be starting it hopefully soon. So that, yeah, Silent Hill 3 is as good as well. But yeah, that took longer than I expected, mostly because I didn't know how far I had to go. To be fair, Rico's house and I'm actually proud of the fact that I was able to get the Scarecrow puzzle down without any help and without any issues. I got the achievement for No Mistakes Made. I think that's all puzzles No Mistakes Made now. I don't think the mural has one. The Fox mural. I'm just disappointed. I'm also really tired. I don't know why. More tired than I should be. So what do you guys think of the UFO ending? I know you've seen it before, Bill, but I liked it. That's what I like about Silent Hill, that it always has a joke ending, you know? Yeah, it's a series that tackles a lot of heavy themes and such, so I think they need some brevity. So obviously next time we're going to start working towards the true and final ending. The Great Space Invasion was the name of that one. Like the little UFO on there. No new intro screen. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna call it there for now. But hopefully in the next day or so, can start on the final true ending. But thank you very much for everyone coming to check it out. I knew it was a shorter stream today, but I was also doing a shorter thing, so... But yeah, I will talk to you guys soon, and we will finish up Silent Hill F soon. It's gone a lot longer than I expected, but there's a lot more in it than I expected. It's a lot meatier of a game, so... Anyways, thank you very much. We'll see you guys. Goodbye.